Hey guys, it's Billy coming back at you real quick with a wish list record of the month for May. We're going to jump right into it here. For those of you that don't know, at the beginning of the year I took a little bit of cue from my buddy Andy Borders over at Andy's Vinyl Den. I believe that's what it is. I think I called it Andy's Audio Den because it was Andy was Audiophile 777 forever, and then I believe he changed his name, and for some reason I'm terrible with guys that change their names, you know, but Andy's Audio Den, Andy's Vinyl Den is what it is. Anyway, I took a page out of Andy's book, and he had made a list of some things that he had been wanting to get for a while, and decided I would make some sacrifices or just change the way I collected. So I made a list of about 16 records because some of them are really, really, really hard to find, and I know I'm just not going to be able to pick those up anytime soon. If I do, it's great, but I'm not planning on being able to find those. And I wanted to cut back on the unnecessary records. You know, I have just I'm sure a lot of you guys do. We have an unnecessary amount of records, whether they be $4 records, $5 records, $10 records, whatever that may be. You can only listen to so much, so I decided to cut back on a little, well, a lot of the unnecessary records that take up the majority of my collection, and rather focus on some grails, so to speak. So once a month I try and take some of that money that I have saved and really splurge and find a really nice copy of a super hard record that I've been wanting to add to my collection for quite some time. So for the month of May, kind of a recap, I'm trying to think. January, it was an original pressing of Megadeth's Rust in Peace. You know, I've had a repress, and I just never had a really nice collector grade copy of that. February was Shooter Jennings. I put the O Back in Country, which is a super tough record to find, and I'm so happy to have added that one. It was actually a signed copy by the band, by Shooter as well as the band, the guys that played on the record. March would have been Danzig. Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill. Beautiful, beautiful minty copy of that, and I'm so stoked to finally add that one to the collection. And then last month it would have been Pantera, another superb razor sharp copy of the tough to find power metal. So moving on to May. I know it's the 9th here, so I'm a few days behind, and I apologize for that. But here is May's record of the month, and it is Travis Tritt, Country Club. It's Travis Tritt's debut. Travis is one of my absolute all-time favorites. Y'all know I love Waylon Jennings. I love the Outlaws. I love that sort of stuff, and Travis was kind of that for 90s country. This would be, like I said, this would be his debut, and it was only released on like a record club, Columbia House or BMG exclusive, so they're super tough to find. This was from 1990, I believe, 89 or 90, and it contains Country Club, I'm Gonna Be Somebody, Put Some Drive in Your Country, Help Me Hold On, which was his first #1 song, Sign of the Times, Son of the New South, If I Were a Drinker, The Road Home, Drift Off to Dream, and Dixie Flyer. I've had Annie Moore for quite some time. Or is it Annie Moore? Travis Tritt? No, I think it might be. Hell, I can't even remember. But it's the follow-up album to this one. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, it has Annie Moore, and Here's a Quarter, and all those songs on it. But this one was extremely hard to find, to track down in collector grade copy, in any copy, not necessarily a collector grade, but it's tough to find anywhere in any kind of condition. So I'm super stoked to add this finally to my collection. So it's, once again, guys, that's my wish list record of the month for May. Travis Tritt, Country Club. Take care, y'all. Peace.